We are an evolving species. We've mastered tools, conquered nature, leveraged the power of machines, and embraced technology in search of greater knowledge. Computers have empowered us further, and in the process, turn out enormous amounts of data. Today, we record and transfer more information in a year than mankind created over the past 5,000 years combined. Proof we are in the information age indeed.
You talk about the evolution of data. Mm-hmm. How have you seen it go over the years?
Yeah, so companies have been trying to get a handle on data, whether it's big or little, for decades. You know, how do they better improve their decision making? What's different now is the time frames that they're looking at. Before it was what had happened in the past, historically, looking at my data warehouse. What can I find by store, by region, by demographic, and so on? What happened in the past? That's good for descriptive analytics, but now people are wanting more insight into why something happened, and the leading edge is really what will happen, or what could happen if we optimize it to get the best possible outcome. So yeah, you're seeing a lot of systems now being migrated from historical reporting to predictive and prescriptive type applications. That's a kind of evolution.
So sort of a shift in mindset going from reactive to proactive as well.
Got it.
So that
Exactly
people
right.
know what to do with the information.
That's right.
They've
We
got.
are trying to get companies and any organization to be more proactive with the data that they have access
Okay,
to.
let's talk about challenges in collecting the data as well. And if you can break it down to someone like myself. Challenges in collecting data when you've got a big company, say, I mean, you've got the Walmarts out there, which are huge, but then you've also got, you know, Joe's Grocer, who may want to know who his clients are. How should these people go about collecting their data to make your job or decision making a little bit easier?
Well, one of the things you kind of alluded to earlier is don't throw anything away, right? So to gather that information, the foundational data management that I talked about, inventorying your data assets, understanding who uses that data, how often do they access it, how often is data updated, what is the accuracy of the data, how much they can rely on it. These are essential enterprise data management that no matter how big you are, if you get your arms around that, those are the things that are going to help you make better decisions. And then you go from there to say, okay, now I've got data that I can rely on. Let me go and try to figure out what insight and what foresight I can get from it.
Okay, so you say don't throw anything out. I mean, that was an issue before when everything was in a physical form.
Right.
Where do people store it now?
Well, now the marginal cost of storage is actually not zero, but you know, pennies per gigabyte is what you're talking about, and sometimes less as the scale goes on. And then when you got clouds, which take advantage of economies of scale, it's much easier to find a place to store something in a cost-efficient way. Actually, your costs are not going to be storage so much; it's going to be the people and pulling the information out, because those are rare skills and are getting harder to find. So that's the expense.
The value is not in the data itself. The value is in how we use the data, how the data analysis shapes our decisions, how it automates our machines, how it solves our problems, and how it changes our lives. The power of the data is set to be unleashed, and its impact will be felt everywhere. We are experiencing the dawn of a new age, the age of data analytics. Put bluntly, analytics is revolutionizing our health system. Analytics enhances environmental monitoring. Analytics empowers commerce. Analytics is a game changer for professional sport. Analytics redefines the very definition of community. And analytics will drive our future. How will analytics and big data shape Alberta, its economy, and its labor market? How will analytics and big data impact you, your business, and your life? Join global and local experts for 3 days of thought-provoking discussions, insight and foresight, and surprising discoveries. Analytics empowers better decisions. Register now for Canada's largest analytics conference.